I mean, the thing with the Ancient One is it is Marvel's Kobayashi Maru. Like, there is no other character in Marvel history that is such a cultural landmine that is absolutely unwinnable. Like, I've been reading a bunch of people talking about it, and the really frustrating thing about it this week is most of the people who have thoughts on it haven't thought it all the way through, and they go, well, why didn't they just do this? And it's like, I could tell you why. Like, I could tell you why every single decision that involves the Ancient One is a bad one. And just like the Kobayashi Maru, it all comes down onto which way you're willing to lose. The Ancient One was a racist stereotype, who comes from a region of the world that is in very weird political place. He originates from Tibet. So if you acknowledge that Tibet is a place and that he's Tibetan, you risk alienating 1 billion people who think that that's bullshit, and risk the Chinese government going, hey, one of the biggest film watching countries in the world, we're not going to show your movie because you decided to get political. If we decide to go the other way and cater to China in particular and have him be in Tibet.
And that's the Ancient One right there.
That's the Ancient One right there. Yeah, no, that's a more modern, less racist interpretation.
And it's still like a fool. And we're looking at people are listening. We're looking at a character who has the Fu Manchu gray beard. Yeah. He's the evil Asian guy. So.
That's the exact thing I thought. It's like that's more modern and less racist than the Ancient One originally looked.
Yeah, no, that's the more 80s into the 90s version of the Ancient One. And you've got there is no, like, I've seen a lot of people, the thing that makes me pull my hair out is, some people are like, well, why not cast Michelle Yeoh? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, well, first of all, Michelle Yeoh is awesome. I would love to make a film with Michelle Yeoh. If you are telling me that you think it's a good idea to cast a Chinese actress as a Tibetan character, you are out of your damn fool mind and have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Well, she could be Asian. Oh, she should be Japanese. She should be Indian. Like, really? The levels of cultural sensitivity around this thing is everybody's staking out their one particular place and not realizing that every single thing here is a losing proposition. We could pretend the Ancient One doesn't exist, and then we're just eradicating one of the main characters from the story to just not deal with race. So what Scott decided to do, and this happened before I came on board, so I wasn't part of this decision at all, although there's part of me that wishes I was he was just like, there's no real way to win this. So let's use this as an opportunity to cast an amazing actress in a male role. And sure enough, there's not a lot of talk about, oh man, they took away the job from a guy and gave it to a woman. Everybody kind of pats us on the back for that and then decides to scold us for her not being Tibetan. And that's just the way it's going to go. We knew that the social justice warriors would be angry either way. If we just kind of used a Tibetan actor, and it was still an Ancient One, but it was much less racist, or hopefully not racist at all, people would still be like, well, that's the hope, But people would still be, oh, it's another white guy goes to the Orient and adopts their ways and then comes back and is the great white hero story. It's Avatar all over again. It's The Last Samurai all over again. So you're going to get dinged on that. If you switch it to a Tibetan woman, again, you've got a lot of problems with just the politics of the region. If you choose any other Asian race, any other ethnicity, you're still disrespecting the original ethnicity of the race. So what Scott just decided to do was, let's go with an actor who everyone loves, and let's make one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe a woman.